Welcome back to Briggs on Books, our international talk show where we talk to authors, publishers, editors, coaches, anything we need to help you get your book published. And also, our goal is to get you to buy the books, order the books of the guests we have on the show. They're fascinating. We started the day in Sweden with an author. Our next guest, Carley-Ann Osborn. Welcome, Carley-Ann. Tell our viewers where you are.
I'm in the UK, in Essex.
Essex, okay. Where is that in relation to anything we do?
If you can picture London, I'm about a 45-minute drive from London.
By the way, it's about 11:30 a.m. here in California. What time is it there?
About 7:30 in the evening.
Okay, so you're about 8 hours, I guess. Now, we are in the midst of our summer. It's over 100 degrees here right now. What is your weather in Essex?
We've finally got the sunshine. We've had bouts of rain and clouds for goodness knows how long.
Wow.
But the sun is finally out.
Before we go too far, I'm going to pop up the cover of your latest book, which is Pretend With Me.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about that book.
So it follows a woman called Catherine, who feels sort of trapped in her life, and it kind of goes through her story of getting out of that. And along the way she meets another character called Jackson Hunter, who helps her with that.
Yes. Now, it's not your first book, and here's the cover of your first book, I believe. Mm-hmm. Tell us the name of it. I told you I won't be able to see it from here.
What We Can Be.
What We Can Be. Now, what's the genre that your books are in?
They're under contemporary romance.
Contemporary romance.
Quite modern.
Who can read these books? Can kids read them?
No, definitely not. Very much adult themed.
Adult books. And by the way, your title is Mom, LSA, and Author. What does all that mean?
So I'm a mum. I've got three beautiful children. I'm also an LSA, so I'm a learning support assistant. Mm-hmm. I work in schools with special needs children.
Nice.
And I'm an author.
And an author.
So I write books.
What's the range of your kids?
My oldest is 12. Mm-hmm. And I've got a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old.
Wow, those are the best ages, because I had 3 kids spaced just like that, and it's amazing. Carly, what's your process? I ask this to a lot of authors. Do you get up in the morning and start writing, or you have to go work all day somewhere and squeeze it in where you can?
I squeeze it in where I can. It's most of the time I'm writing in my car. When my children are doing their various sports during the week, I'm sitting in my car.
And in your car or during the sports, are you typing into something? What kind of device?
I've got an iPad. It goes with me everywhere.
I've talked to so many authors who are now kind of dictating, using their voice to dictate to write their books.
I tried. Yeah. I end up getting annoyed with myself.
Yes.
Because you delete and you rewrite and delete and rewrite, and it was just easier for me to type.
Just to type it, yeah. Now, are you writing just when you're at the device, or are you writing in your head all day long?
Oh, it's all in my head.
Yeah. Nice.
So it goes in my head all day. Quite often on my phone I have the notes app on there. So if I get a random inspiration, it goes on the notes, and then that gets put into the book later on.
What period, when did you write your first book?
2020.
Is it was it a COVID project?
Towards the end of COVID, yeah. My daughter was just starting preschool, mm-hmm. And I started, because she started getting a bit more independent. I started reading again, and then that got me back into writing again, and that's where it came from.
Where are your books set? Are they both set in the same place?
Yeah, in and around London.
In and around London. So are people who are in London or from London going to recognize places in the book?
Hope so. Yeah. I'm mainly focused on the characters rather than places, to be honest.
Yeah, I always love reading a book and thinking, I've been to that very spot.
I know that place.
Yeah. Now, we have your web address on the screen, Carley-Ann Osborn.ampbk.com. Tell us about your website.
It's run by my publisher, and it's got news updates and blog updates that I try and get as often as I can. And you can head on there and go purchase the book directly from there. Yeah.
So you did a book in 2020 and another one in 2022 or something like that?
Yes, so the first one was written in 2020,
Yeah.
And it got released in 2023.
Okay.
And then, the second one got released a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. Is it going to get easier to write now that you've kind of been through it a couple of times?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Now that I know the process, and I'm more rigorous with my editing process, I think. I tend to edit a lot more before sending it off to my publisher.
Yeah, I guess the first time through, you had to figure out how to write a book, how to finish writing a book, but then there's a job after you get it written. It's got to get published somehow.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I sent it off, I didn't actually think I was going to get anywhere. Yeah. I wrote it for my own personal amusement, and I sent it off, and when I got that lovely acceptance letter, so, maybe I can do this.
Yeah. I keep asking about the genre, where it's set, but what time, is it a modern time period?
Yes, so it is very, very modern. I would say set in between 2018 and now, really.
A lot happened in London in that period, from COVID ending to the Queen and then a new king, and anything like that, any pop culture come up in the book?
Not in these ones, no, but I am halfway through writing one that's got COVID in it.
Yeah, so it's more about their lives and what's going on in the world.
Yeah, focusing on the characters rather than everything else going on.
Yeah. Carley-Ann, we're almost out of time.
That's okay.
I could talk to you all day because you're fascinating, and I like to talk to people from England also. So any last thoughts, any message for our viewers or for those authors writing books, or anything you want to say about anything?
And I say this quite a lot, especially to people who message me on Instagram or Facebook. A lot of people say, "Oh, I really want to write, but I don't know if I can do it." I didn't think I could do it. I took a chance, sent it off, and I'm here now, about to send off my third book to the publisher. Wow. So you can do it. Give it a go, and if you enjoy writing it, chances are there's someone that's going to enjoy reading it.
Yeah, it sounds like your first book you wrote for yourself, just to be writing, and you sent it off just to see what would happen, and you were quite surprised.
I was very surprised.
So for our viewers, I guess it's just a matter of doing it and trying it. And
do it, give it a go. Worst that can happen is they're going to say no.
Yeah, get one behind you, and then see how it goes. Thank you, Carley-Ann. Thanks for talking to us so late. Well, it's not that late in the evening, 8 o'clock or something.
I'm going to go put my children to bed now.
Very good. All right, well, I hope you'll come back on the show again and again.
Thank you, I will do.
All right, and for our viewers, go buy this book. Buy both of her books, and don't just buy one. Buy 4 or 5 of them. Pass them around to your friends. I love to do that when I'm reading. Is have other people reading what I'm reading at the same time. Thanks, Carley-Ann. We'll be back with more authors right after this.